Yellow there, everybody, and welcome to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing just fine. A little tired, but like, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I am just making sure. Oh, hold on. That's right. Let me just. There we go. Hello. Oh, Mr. Limey. Ayo. Quack. Quack, hello. How are you doing today, Mr. Limey? I need to open this, as I've meant to do for probably the last, I would argue, maybe 10 minutes. I've been trying to remember to open that, and I never did. And by that, I mean, you guys can't see what I'm doing. But it is my Spotify. Mood for listening to that? I don't really think so. It's over here. It's kind of a throwback playlist. I'll listen to that. Hello, work was slow. Didn't do anything for half the day. I mean, not a terrible thing. Unless, like, you were restless all day. Then it's not a great thing. There we go. Oh, I do want to look up one thing. I need to look up how to make an autocrafter in Minecraft. I actually have no idea how you make this. I just know that the block exists. I also don't necessarily know exactly how this block works either. I just assume you, like, put a hopper or something next to it to fill it up, and then somewhere in the I mean, I've played modded before. I'm sure it goes somewhere like that. Oh, I need a dropper. Okay, that's easy. That's easy enough. I'm one of those people who can't be still. Then yes, it was a bad thing. Are you using any quality of life client-side mods? I am. I'm using quite a few, actually. I have, where does they start? So I have ferrite core. I have, I'm running this on sodium, and then I have lithium on top of that. I have modern fix going. Also Nvidium. I thought I had more. I feel like when I look at the modded folder, I see a lot of things in there. But yeah, I am running quite a few things in there, and probably will continue adding them as I see more. I am using Fabric, yes. We're on a Fabric setup. God, an eyelash fell in my eye. Unfortunately, the side I'm reading chat on. Ooh, a mod I'm gonna love. I can't wait. So I'm like turning my entire body so my other eye can see chat. It's a good thing you guys can't see me, because it's a real silly view right now of me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate when eyelashes fall on your eye. This one was particularly nefarious. Because I knew that an eyelash fell on my eye because it poked me with the pokey side of the hair. Which is mean as hell. Is JEI? Oh, just enough items. Yeah. I know what you're sending me. Oh, do I have everything on me? I've lived a life and a half since the last time we were on. I literally spent, I think, like 2 hours just gathering materials and just hanging out in the world. I've gotten a lot of wood that I've now used up, a lot of pumpkin seeds. As you can see, I'm eating rotten flesh because I am we're going through it. I also went out, mined a bunch of sand down this river, actually, that we'll see here in a second. Because, like, holy. Make a farm, goddamn. I know. That's what I'm trying to do. I've also... Mostly, I've spent my time... Oh, I don't have any of my audio on because I was testing out different... I'd say designs, but really I'd consider it more buckets for my chickens. Why do all of you look the same? Oh my god. Then I added a no fog thing. Turns out no fog has to be a mod, not a resource pack. And I found that out after I tried to add one to my resource packs. And it wasn't like up to date. So it threw everything out of my it threw everything out. Oh my god. Like I said, I've lived a life and a half in only the day we've been apart. Oh lord. So like all of these things are all out of order. I need to like just write down the order everything works in. There we go. Cause then like sometimes eyes are missing and it becomes a huge issue. I didn't even realize that my fresh animations wasn't working earlier. Anyways, we haven't figured it out. I haven't figured it out. And I'm gonna write down the order of my my resource packs so this doesn't happen again. Cause oh my god. But yeah, so I figured out the buckets I'm gonna use for the chicken. Oh, I guess I could show you. I did it over on the creative world because I didn't want to do too much on this world. We have the design we're gonna use for our pumpkin farm. Fairly basic. Lot of hoppers, but what are you gonna do? You probably can make a singular layer of this, and then just build the other ones after I get more materials. But I was testing out different buckets because I knew this was a thing. I knew I could put chickens in a cauldron and they just kind of chill there. But I don't know how you do it and they don't jump out, which is why they have a little hat. These guys, this is just for show. This is just for my comfort. I have that one there. But if you wanted to see them, you could just put a trapdoor there, it turns out. And again, because mud is, this is why I had my volume off. Because mud is less than a block tall, I could just put them on top of mud and put a hopper under them, and I'll just pick up the eggs. You see one flaw with this melon form? And what would that be? What don't you like about it? This is the statue we'll be using, or the guy we'll be using. Like I said, I wanted him to be like floating down, so this is pretty much what we'll see of him. We'll always see him from this angle down here. This means I have to get some white concrete going, but that shouldn't be too hard. And then I was testing out whether or not I like that one or this one. I think I like this better than I like this one. I think it's easier to control also. So I just have them coming out down here. Our eggs. And then I tried it with just a hopper, but even if I recessed this in by one, it was a little hard to get them to only fall in one hopper. And in the effort to use less hoppers, I have opted to use water to funnel it in. This seems to be working pretty good. I haven't had an egg not fall in that 3x3 so far. It will be 70% effective, so if you use hopper minecarts, it would be better. It would be better. But hopper minecarts can be obnoxious. Wait, why would it only be 70% effective? What would be the... Use a hopper minecart work for some... Because if it falls on this block, this mud block, it won't be picked up by the hopper. Is that where the 70% effectiveness is coming from? Because the hopper minecart would just pick up everything under all the blocks? Is that the logic here? Because that was also my where I was not confident about this design. Yeah, so these are so farmland, I also changed the size of this, so sorry, this is harder to read. So regular block 73, farmland just less than the full block. So combined, if I drop anything on top of farmland, it'll get picked up by the hopper. No worries, no worries. I had the same worry, but about this block. But looking at the wiki, I read the whole wiki about pumpkins, by the way, to see if there was a way to make this a little more efficient. Well then, never mind about what I said. No worries, no worries. Because before, I don't think there was a block that a pumpkin could grow on that wasn't a full-size block. But with the addition of mud, it can grow on mud now. So that solved my issues that I was having about my conundrum has been solved now. And which makes me much more confident in this. It's still not 100% efficient, but for a passive farm, I don't need 100% efficiency, especially when efficiency can be made up by just adding more modules. But yeah, so in here, we're going to have this guy. No worries though. Because I had the same concerns myself. In here, we have this sort of system where we're going to trap our chickens in the little corner on top of some mud, then just run a hopper chain over to the dropper. And anytime anything comes in here, it activates this item checker. I don't remember what this component's called. And then it just gets thrown out immediately. straight down into our water station. So overall, I'm fairly happy with this build. The thing that's going to take me the longest is just getting the dyes for this. But that's not going to be my first priority. But yeah, so shout out to Mud for making me not have to figure out how I was going to throw a bunch of chickens into cauldrons. Because that was going to be a pain in the butt. Let me just tell you that right now. Let me just tell you right now, that was something I was not looking forward to. But for right now, we're going to go on and work on our sugarcane farm to start with. And hopefully we get all of them, for the most part, done. In our actual world, I have placed down the entire bottom of this so far. So I have all the hoppers and all the mud set up. And I have this grass here so I could see to make sure this was going to fit in the allotted dimensions. And I chose to have the chevron going this way, where I have the open side towards where the house is going to be. Because I was thinking about what Rob said last stream on Wednesday about how it looked cool. And I was like, you know what? It does look cool. I kind of want to be able to see it. So I'm thinking if I have it this direction and we live over here. Excuse me, partner. Excuse me, pardon me. These chickens, by the way, are going to be the ones that are going to be going into our floating chicken. But yeah, so from over here, I'll be able to see this angle much better than I'll be able to see this angle. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out. Also, sorry for no stream yesterday. I had everything on and ready to go. I was just waiting for halftime for the game. Because it was going to be like 5 minutes on the clock. So I was like, this should be like a solid like 10-ish minutes. Where I can sit down and watch this game. I sat down and that was the last mistake I made. I just straight up knocked right out. Do composters need fences? I guess we'll figure out. No. Compost. What do you how the fuck do you do? Oh, it's all slabs. God. Sometimes modded brain and an in-game brain are just not here for each other. JAI for the win. But then I'll never learn. You're not wrong, though. It is a huge boon to have it. Especially when I'm so out of practice. Dude, these things are expensive. I was going to do furnaces here, but apparently composters are better to have on top of hoppers you're not using. Well, a little bit of a rabbit hole trying to figure out what the best thing to do to stop hoppers from causing so much lag. Locking them. Number one is locking. If you lock a hopper, it won't cause lag. Which I feel is pretty understandable. The second way to do it is to just put blocks on top of it. Let me tell you, like, I knew people played Bedrock Edition. I just didn't realize how popular Bedrock Edition was just in general, because I hadn't ever seen tutorials for Bedrock, or if I had, they're so few and far in between. But now, like, you have to check if something is on Bedrock or Java Edition when it comes to tutorials, which is cool. It's just wild. I'm just not used to it. I think I'm going to make a singular layer for all of these guys. For both, I actually need this this dirt. I've learned that I have learned that I'm going to need a lot of dirt for the pumpkin farm. Mostly I'm gonna just do one layer and then get started on the chicken farm. And then do the auto crafter. Simply so I have food. Because as we can both see, I am in fact living off of rotten flesh, which is not thriving, simply surviving. Maybe I should have put these in last. Did I get the one with self-touch? I do. Okay, so if I'm gonna break these with the shovel. Okay, then it is... We're gonna come over here, drop that in. Okay, now we're gonna do our... Yes. No. I was thinking, no, I was thinking of something else. Can I reach this from any angle here? Damn it. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we didn't get hunger off of that one. We call that a dub. Oh, we're not done yet. Damn. That still work? That still works. Good, 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 good. Boop, 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 boop. And now we can get started putting down our pistons. I also need to put water in here before I forget. Boop, boop. The real challenge here is going to be remembering to put these down in order so I don't get in a position where I can't put down a lot of these blocks because they're directional based. The one thing I'll always begrudge Mojang for not adding is some sort of wrench tool. Like, the directional base placing is cool and all, but like, imagine if I had an in-game wrench, because I know that the debug stick can rotate blocks for you. I'm just like, have we considered just letting all of us use that? Like, wouldn't it be cool and neat if all of us could rotate blocks? Like, I was especially shocked when they didn't add it for, when they added the glazed terracotta blocks. At that point, just call terracotta. Oh, right. I still have my Bane of Arthropod sword. I forgot to switch back. And I can only tell because this one has knockback on it. Ooh, I have... No, give me that. I want that. Yoink. Okay, I think I have all... Oh my god. I guess thank you guys for the food you're about to provide. Okay, that guy didn't even provide me food. That's just rude. Okay, now I have to place down the observers. Which means I have to do them... I'm gonna do them like this. Anyways, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, is I have to place them down this way. Because otherwise they're just going to place downwards. Also, shout out to Minecraft Tweaks for giving me directional textures on these, because oh my god. I'm back over here. Dude, these guys scare me all the time. They pop in and out of existence in my brain. Like, they're there the entire time, I understand that. But my brain doesn't always process that they're there until they move. I just think that they're like a birch tree or something. And then they wiggle, and I'm like, ah. Who the hell? Who put you there? Where did you guys come from? Damn. I was like, I wonder if I make it. Turns out I don't make it. Turns out that wasn't for me. That's why we have to go this way. Otherwise this gets a little convoluted. Placing these down. And I just keep forgetting. Because it's counterintuitive to what I want to do. I also placed down some torches around here because oh my god. Did I not know a moment of peace digging this little place out? All right, now that we have that done, that means now we get our andesite, which hopefully I have down here. I do. Let's drop those things off. Those are my temp blocks. That should be good enough. Oh, and I need redstone, actually. And do it all in one. It goes there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wear the glasses. I was like, I need to think of a place to put lighting where the glasses. It's a perfect place to put it. Because this is such a compressed build. But I'll do it on the inside, like on one of these inside rows. Because I'm more likely to see the outside row than I am to see the inside row. Luckily, this is a fairly easy build. Like, now that it's figured out, this is not a difficult thing to get set up at all. It is kind of expensive. It is a bit of an expensive world. Have a good night, Mr. Limey. Sleep well. Have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out for a little bit and for sending me JEI. Hope all is good with you, friend. All right. That should be everything except the water. This should be good to go now. Do I have another? No, I do need to move that though. That's not really the place to have that anymore. Let me make a couple more chests. Over here. I'll put it right there. There's some torches about. I also very painstakingly went through the effort of trying to figure out the best place to put this building so it looks best from that angle. I moved this thing so many times. It's almost embarrassing to say how many times I did it. All right. This can be placed in there. This can be placed in here. Honestly, let's just place everything in here. And I'll come back through here. And pick them up as I need them. Because I'm going to clear this out. I don't remember to grab jack-o'-lanterns when I'm done here. Because I'm going to place them in to get some nice lighting going. Mostly for on top of the observers. I'm a little afraid it's too dark there. Yeah, luckily it wasn't in the way, but even still. I don't want to keep going down there for all my blocks. And since this is our next build, I might as well throw it down over here. All right, so grab some jack-o'-lanterns, grab those, grab that. Grab our redstone, grab that. Oh, I don't have my extra bucket over here. That's why originally I went to that chest, was just to see if I could find some more agua, some more water. I'm not very concerned about getting a bunch of eggs here to get chickens. I plan on just breeding these chickens over and over again until I get enough to sustain my pumpkin pie needs. Okay. Looking for a water bucket. I know what you're thinking. A water bucket's so inexpensive to make. Just make another water bucket. And you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong when you say that or when you think that. However, imagine a world where I have a bunch of water buckets and I got them for free. I shouldn't need this anymore. I should have way more than enough sugarcane. But just in case. But I have added a no fog mod specifically, so I have no fog in the nether. I think the nether looks so much nicer when you can see in it. Although the fog mod I added did have customization to take out the fog everywhere, including like underwater and such, but I'm fine not being able to see underwater. Especially because like once you get, I think it's respiration, you can see through the water. And honestly, I want to have an excuse to use a conduit. There's a bucket. This is where we're gonna get our wool from, by the way, for the chicken. If you're wondering, if you're wondering where are you even gonna get all that wool for that chicken? Why are you only worried about the concrete? That's why. We'll have so much food in there. See, I have so many. I have a 0% idea as to what you use wind charges for. I saw Cubic Meter made a video about the science behind, or trying to learn the science behind wind charges. So maybe I'll watch that video coming up here in the future to try and get an idea as to WTF. Maybe I should just take those blocks out and make it all tinted glass. I also did 100% intend to make this a water raider, and then I just never did it. I kept forgetting about grabbing... I just kept forgetting to grab kelp. Oh, I heard something squishy like a slime. Let me ride around. Oh, I forgot to switch the sword again. Oh. On the bright side, they both have looting on them, so I'm not missing out on loot. And mobs just don't die in 2 hits. If mobs died in 2... I will never forgive Mojang for making the 2-hit a nun no longer a thing. You get a 2-hit, I believe, if you have like a level 5 enchant for that specific mob. Maybe a 1-hit if you're a spider. And you have Bane of Arthropods. But killing most mobs in 3 hits, through regular hits now, is a shame. Or just simply my time management. Hello, little guy. All right, let's finish this up. I always like making the 2x2s instead of the 1x3s. Just because I can take water anywhere from a 2x2. And I don't have to worry about it. Maybe I should make this our water source and add our mud in later. I mean, this is just better. I can't walk on the edges of these blocks. When I walk on the edge, it just throws me in the water. That's so funny. And then I just do... There are no torches on the bottom level here. It's all jack-o'-lanterns, so I could just do that. Speaking of jack-o'-lanterns, I'm going to break these blocks. Drop jack-o'-lanterns here. Where's my block light? There it is. Okay, wait, well that's actually not conducive to what I need to be doing right now. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it right here. And we do 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. Well, the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, boop. And grab these, put those there. Oh, actually. I don't want the face looking out this way. That means I have to come back over here. Break these here. Break that. Put that there. Put this here. Put that there. And in similar vein here. Put that here. And put those there. Break you. Break that. Break that. Oh, fuck it. Let's just put that there. I'll pick them up anyways. There we go. And that should, for the most part, light up this area. Lowest light level 6, but I'm just concerned about light level 0s. So that's perfect. All right, let's go under and break all these blocks now. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's go back up. We're going up. That's not food. I mean, it should be food. Even if it's not that much food, it should be food. We have this one done. I'll do this chevron. This is going to be a long one. Mostly because I am a little too lazy to break these blocks and set up another infinite water source. And I already have one set up. Even though we literally proof of concept how to do this later. But I'll do that later. I'll just make sure that the jack-o'-lanterns are the last thing I place next time. Or I place them as I'm putting down the glass on subsequent layers. All right, last two. Boop, boop. All right, let's make one bucket there. And then let's start placing. The last part of this this farm is placing down what we're gonna farm. The reeds, the sugarcane. The one, the only, the sugarcane. Dude, did I tell you guys that I had sugarcane Dr. Pepper the other night? It was so good. I'd never had it before. And now I'll never think about anything else. It was like so smooth. The flavor was like something to be appreciated even more. It wasn't like too sweet. Truly, it fucked and I loved it. Okay. So this is done for the most part. The next layer, we're going to put a block here, or we're going to leave an air gap here. And this is where our hoppers are going to go, I think. And that way it gives me like a way to do a pattern on the outside facade. But for now, we're just going to do one layer because we're not that affluent in this world as of yet. So it's in my best interest to do these. Speaking of things in my best interest, let me put down another set of chests here. Let me go grab... I'm gonna go grab my sword. Because I need to... Oh my god, I can see Enderman's eyes. Enderman, although I never mentioned it while I was playing, I couldn't see the eyes of Enderman. They just had an all black face, no eyes, just completely blank. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure they opened their mouths either. So I am relieved to find out that got fixed with moving my stuff about. I now know I need animations above the resources. I thought I needed the resources below the animation, but it's actually the other way around. Oh, the pufferfish variant! I can't tell if this is my favorite or if the squid faces are my favorite. The glowing squids. Because they also have the regular squid faces. But I much prefer it the other way around. Oh yeah, I need to kill skeletons where I can for bone meal. Dude, my face is so itchy. Not my nose this time, although my nose does get itchy here and there. This time it is my eyebrow specifically. There we go. Now slowly but surely we make our way back up. I'm gonna take a drink of agua. Also, I had another person follow me while I was not streaming yesterday. So shout out, I think Victor it was, who followed me yesterday, about 16 hours ago. Ow. But yeah, let me tell you, great nap though. Well, felt really bad when I woke up. But great nap. 10 out of 10 nap. I actually woke up from that nap feeling way more like way better. I like woke up, but it was like so hot because I didn't have my fan on me because I didn't plan on falling asleep or sitting down for very long. So I was like plastered onto the upholstery from just how sweaty I was. Yeah. I think it can also breed them using pumpkin seeds. Yeah, waddle towards me. There you go. Oh, and you look like the mama. That's cute. Now I know damn well there's another chicken somewhere around here. There's two little white ones, I think. Ah, there he is. Oh, come on, little guy. Oh, well, they're all following me now. Let's see if we can catch this guy. Oh, did you see me? Oh, you saw me from so far away. What a good boy. Who do you follow? Oh, it's a little... Oh, I forget what those Ashkenazi? No. Oh, what is that breed of chicken called? Oh, black chicken. An Ayam Samani is what they're called. Ayam Samani. They're chickens with hyperpigmentation, meaning that the chickens are almost top to bottom, in and out, all black, including their bones. I follow a channel, I think it's White House on the Hill. I've been following them for years. And they are hobby farmers. So I see them pick up all these interesting looking chickens constantly, and the Ayam Samani chickens were some of the more unique ones that they picked up in the past. All right. So everything is going to go into this hopper, which is not convenient, but it's not inconvenient, you know? Okay, so now I need... This is not enough hoppers. I have more iron and I have more wood. I'm also gonna need many more... Oh no, I have enough hoppers. I'm gonna need many more pistons though. But I guess let's start off... Oh, I also need a hoe. Well, I guess that's what this is going to be for. Oh, I also need the seeds. Actually, probably the most important part that I don't have on me are the fucking seeds. I'm going to need the seeds. I'm going to need the bones I have. I forgot how long it said, the wiki said, it took to grow I think like 30 minutes to fully grow a stalk, like at max, I think. All right. Oh, that's so cute. Although I will say, still haven't slept a ton. I'm still pretty tired. So it falls out there. Over here is going to have to be like where we go get our storefront. Well, maybe we'll make like a little cafe down there. Dig it out. The hill. Um, I don't know, the Hill Hole Cafe or something like that. Hillside Cafe. Means you're gonna go this way then. You're gonna fall straight down somewhere over here. This will send it down in this way, I guess. And then, which means I could have had it at the end here. But it's easier for me to bring down hoppers than it is for me to bring them down on this side. Less chance of stuff getting stuck. Hold on. I need to see where I would like to see this. Yeah, I'll put it down one more. I'll put it in the ground, the hoppers. So that means we're digging this out. It's a 9x9 that I have in there. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Excuse me. Big hiccup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, I'm just that good. All right, so it is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have this be where we send off our... That's where we're going to send off our pumpkins. You know, when I was thinking about how much iron this was going to, or how much cobblestone this project was going to use, I did it with the idea that I was going to use cobblestone for the furnaces that I was going to put on top of the hoppers. But now I don't know. Now my numbers are going to be hella skewed. There we go. Gonna do a little bit of this. I'm sure there's like a super uber efficient way of putting hoppers down in this kind of pattern, but I simply cannot find it in me to care. All right, and so it is I'm gonna put these all down, then I'm gonna go into the world and make sure that this is, I'm pretty sure that my corners are where I put the seeds. Yes, it is. My corners are where I put the seeds. All right, that means every other block now is going to be our mud. Yeah, let's grab our seeds, which I hope to God I did grab seeds. Huh. How did I forget to grab the seeds? Of all the things I went over there for, seeds was the #1 on our list. Just big classic PB energy, TBH with you. Just gonna grab these eggs. Shout out to me making a shit ton of mud, by the way. I otherwise would not have had enough to go around. Okay, we're gonna do this, this, and then that. Hey, Spotty Beard, what's up? How you doing today? I just finished our sugarcane, our first floor of the sugarcane farm. So now I'm working on the second or the first layer of the pumpkin farm is next. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's this block. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put one on either side of this, I guess. And then one here. And then one right there. Light level does not matter on this farm. But for me, I just want to make sure that that is lit up enough. Oh, I'm so desperately needing to light this stuff up. Already. Just gonna place these down. They might as well be torches. They're just slightly bulky torches. I'll switch them later. I just need to make sure that I'm not going to be constantly barraged by mobs that can trample my blocks as I am building these out. As we saw there, things can get out of hand pretty quickly. All right, let me go. All right, there we go. Gonna be hyper aware of any footsteps I hear around me. Please, there we go. You didn't give me a moment to place down anything, just instantly. The only thing that's really gonna hold us back is our chicken eggs. That's gonna be the thing. The thing TM. There we go. I am... Hold on, I need to move that out of that so I can look at those levels. There we go. Okay. Gonna do... We might have enough bones to finish bone mealing the entire area. Oh, this is a good thing, because I made all of our pumpkins jack-o'-lanterns, so I actually don't have any spare pumpkins to eat in any of my chests. So it's actually pretty serendipitous that this is a very efficient or a very quick farm at the end of the day. My goal with this farm is that I just want to come by here, pick up a couple of sacks of food, and then head out. All right, let's put away our stuff. I need to make more... Oh, I need cobblestone. Only have a little bit lying around. I need more pistons. 13 is not gonna do it. That's a 9x9, so that's 81. It's going to be at least 40 something. Well, maybe 40 something will do. No, it's gonna be more than that. With my luck, I'm going to be approximately one short. $1 short of anything truly useful. I have a little cobblestone there. Okay, I have a little bit more here. Iron. Another 36, that should get us by. Another 36 will definitely get us by. All right, we have this, and I don't think I have a ton of observers either. I'm gonna need an equal amount of observers to pistons, basically. I've grown used to having knockback. And it is proving to be treacherous. Yeah, I only have 26. That is 1,000% not enough. Oh, I also need quartz, don't I? Let's stop here, grab some quartz, then see if I have any cobblestone left. Otherwise, it's time to hit the mines, I guess. Time to create a little bit of a quarry. It's kind of why I like digging a big hole at the beginning of a world. Just so I can have a bunch of smooth stone and cobble and various ores. I just haven't had a reason to have big hole yet. Maybe, no, it wouldn't be that big of a hole even with the trader's hall. Might just have to find a place to create big hole. Because unfortunately this big hole was in a lot of deep slate. What's an underground build that I could do? Because most farms you truly just want up. It might just end up being just a big hole, like a literal quarry, a stone quarry. We have a little bit of, oh, we have a ton of cobble. Let's go. There we go. That's a good bit of that. Let me yoink a bunch of this cobblestone. No, we have a ton of cobblestone. Okay, I don't need to worry as much as I was previously. Good, good, good. That's good to know. I greatly regret not having built this water raider. Maybe next time. Oh, man. I've been pretty tired this week. These past couple of weeks I've been pretty tired. So I haven't really done a ton of stuff on like my free time to pursue any like creative endeavors outside of Minecraft. But while Minecraft is a creative endeavor, I find it to be more of like for me, I find it to be a little bit more of just like a chill, relaxing game. I don't have to think too hard anymore when I play Minecraft. And when I do have to think hard, it's usually when I'm like problem solving, troubleshooting, some sort of redstone monstrosity. Especially if it's a monstrosity of my own making, because then I have to like decipher my own work. But while I'm like trying to fall asleep, because my big issue recently has just been I've not been able to fall asleep. And when I do, it's super late, so I don't get a ton of sleep. Give me back my observer, you motherfucker. I'll take the rest of that with me, because I'm gonna have to build anyways. What was it? Yeah, and so when I've been laying in bed trying to go to bed, that's when like I've been having all these ideas Mostly for the solo TTRPG for 1680. I still need to do the cards that I really want to do, the ones that like pop up with the prompts and such. But I haven't gotten around to them. I'm gonna take advantage that you're up, so I can place you here, so I can start the pattern. Luckily, all these things get picked up, so I'm not gonna have to worry about this. About losing anything. It's like a magic trick. There was no pumpkin here, and then suddenly there was a pumpkin. Oh, also, these being pink stems is also, I believe, vanilla tweaks. I don't think that's a vanilla feature. And the melon ones are green. Because them having the same kind of stem, kind of silly. Can't believe only 2 of them got yoinked up. Okay, I need to go make a... Do I have any trapdoors here? I don't. Galino! How you doing, Callan? Hope you're doing well this evening. I saw that you hopped on to do some streaming earlier. I don't know why I feel such nerves when I do this. Maybe it's like trauma from using trapdoors to ascend downwards over the void in like a skyblock or something. We're almost done. All right, hanging around for like 10 minutes before your eyes say it's time. Yeah, I can imagine. I was surprised to see you go live so late. Oh. Oh. My bright side is right at the edge. And then I could do this. There we go. Okay. I thought that was going to be worse than it was, but we're fine. Been fighting sleep all day, man. If that's not a mood and a half. That's a moon and a frickin' half. There we go. Okay, hopefully this is all good now. Hopefully, if something grows, it'll immediately be broken. But that is a mood and a half. I've also, man, I've just been so sleepy all week. I wish I wasn't, but I've just learned that in 2 weeks, a week and a half, my mom is going to have surgery on her other ear for her glaucoma. She had her previous surgery the other day. Okay, that worked. Hog. And it should end up over here. Yeah. All right, let's go. That means we have 2 of these done now. Last one we need to do now is our chicken farm. And then our risk for starvation has become almost non-existent. Where the hell did I throw all of my rotten flesh? That's the real question. But yeah, I just learned that she's going to she had her previous surgery in end of July, beginning of August. And I'm the one who has to drive her to the hospital because it's across town in the wee hours of the morn. And my dad no longer likes driving at night. So it falls upon me. But I don't like driving during traffic hours. So my anxiety is always through the roof when I have to drive on the across many freeways during rush hour, morning rush hour. So I would like to be awake. I don't like doing it, especially when I'm like drowsy. So that means it's actually fairly ideal to have the sleeping schedule I'm on right now. Where around 3 to because her surgery is going to be at 6 a.m. She has to be there at 6 a.m. And last time we got there at about a little bit before 6, and we got out of there around 8ish, I would say. Most of it was just time waiting. Her actual procedure took like 20 minutes max. Like in and out in about 20 minutes. It was actually kind of ridiculous how quick it goes. For how much trouble it is for us to get there. Because again, it's across town, so it's about a 30-minute drive, all freeway, no traffic. But that still means we have to leave early. And so right now I'm wide awake at those hours. I'm wide awake at 5, 6 a.m. It's when I'm trying to go to bed and it's just not happening. Oh, this is where I have those. That's good to know. I'm just seeing if I have any flowers or dyes in here. Oh, actually, you know what? I do need sand and I need gravel and I need you. Because I'm going to make a little bit of... a bit of concrete. Honestly, just make them all. Fuck it. And then we're gonna make one more black wool. I'm actually going to need a ton of wool. So yeah, it's actually in my best interest at the moment to actually not fix my sleep schedule. It would actually truly behoove me if I want to be wide awake to drive my mother to and fro the hospital. It is going to be, and I like, not only that, I have to do it 2 nights in a row or 2 mornings in a row where she's gonna have her procedure one day, and then the second day she's gonna go to go see the doctor to make sure that everything is a-okay with the procedure. But again, across town is where it all goes, so I think that should be more than enough, but I'm still gonna make one more stack of wool. I could put that back. Honestly, I could put both of them back. Because I have all the white concrete I'm gonna need. Now I just need to get yellow and red dye. So I can make... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna need this. Because I know where we can... We have rose bushes right next to where we live. And then after that, we have... we have red roses where I live. I know there's a sunflower field somewhere. I just don't remember where it is. I think it might be straight north, like straight that way. Maybe a little bit to the west from here. I actually have no idea. No, because if the sun sets over there, rises on the east, sets on the west, that's east. That's north, that's south. So, big east, a little bit north. From the depths of hell. Oh, that motherfucker didn't drop me anything. Not even his rotten flesh. Well, maybe his rotten flesh. Oh, oh. I'm drowning. But yeah, so I have to take her 2 days in a row, far away early in the morning. So it's actually in my best, like, I don't get like super groggy until like 10, 11 a.m. right now. So like my prime time right now is in between 3 and 6 a.m. So ideal for driving someone to and from a far location. And like, to be fair, my anxiety of me like hard gripping the steering wheel, shoulders tense AF, really does a lot to get the adrenaline pumping and keep me awake. Oh, I came this way as if I'm going to start working here. I'm not. We have rosebush just like right here. I see them every time I run through here. And I think, oh, that's nice. A bunch of rose bushes. It's more this way. Which is unfortunate because it doesn't really serve me very much to be functioning during these hours. I need to flip my schedule to be happy and get my cortisol levels under control. Oh, I did find a mod that stopped these guys from being aggressive towards sheep. Whether it works or not, I don't know. Hello. Oh, you replied, but a little cutie. There it is. I'm like, I know for damn sure there's a rose bush, a bunch of roses over here. The one I don't know is I don't know where I have all of the sunflowers. I know I have a flower forest in that direction, but I'm almost 100% certain I have one in this direction. And I believe the one in this direction is the one that has a sunflower forest right next to it. Which I think is really ironic they call it a sunflower forest when it doesn't feel like a forest at all. Anyways, that is what is going down with me. And me and my abysmal sleeping schedule and how I'm tired all day, every day. The past couple of days, weeks. This is Spawn Village. And I've already stolen all of their wheat bales. I was gonna ask what you were streaming, Kalino, but I'm assuming you're asleep. I am going to build the... Do you have eyes? You do have eyes. I am going to build the chicken farm, and then we'll probably call it a night. I know it's a short stream today. It's still another like 30 minutes out at least, but I'm tired. And and it rained all day, and I wasn't able to sleep, but I was sleepy all day because of it. And on the weekends with our contract, we get free power, essentially. We don't pay for our wattages used on weekends. So when the weekend hits, or like the perceived weekend, it's actually about... Ooh, what time do we start? It is, I think it's like 9 or 10 on... Under 10 o'clock is when it rolls into that plan. So we just turn our air conditioning on and we put it pretty low. Because unfortunately, the thing about air conditioning that costs a lot, it's not necessarily the electricity that it uses up, although the electricity does cost a lot when you have the air running constantly. The thing that really kills you is how much Freon you go through if you are a central AC house. The Freon absolutely demolishes your budget. Like, I'm don't understand how some people can run it all day, every day. Their AC, and A, not be broke, but B, be able to afford getting their Freon replaced constantly. Because we have a tiny house. It's not like this is a big house or anything. But even we have to replace our Freon at least once a year. Just a random seed there. Don't mind if I do. It's according to the internet, we have our thermostat up pretty high. We keep our house cool enough to be livable, but not high enough to keep us, like a store. You know, it's cold like a store. And even then, we still end up paying upwards of like $300 a month for electricity, which is wild. I just want you guys to know. I don't know. Maybe there's some newfangled technology that allows there to just be a quick Arctic blast through your house, and then the AC turns off, and your house just retains the coolness and not any of the heat for like hours at end. I'm only comfortable going on this journey because I know that rotten flesh is basically renewable food. So I don't have to actually worry about starving. Though it's not the most pleasant snack to be holding on to, you know? But yeah, as soon as that AC hits, it's like my body instantly relaxes. I don't remember this area burning last time I was here. It's more this direct. How far am I? I'm only 1,400 blocks. I'm still not too far out. Meaning I don't think I've passed it up. Or I don't think I am too far past it, I should say. But yeah, so at night I keep having these ideas of designs for these cards for our 1680 game. Come on down. It's that way. Oh, they fought each other. I just didn't want them to kill any of these animals. I remember that. I remember that portal. Because it has that gold on top. Although, that being said, I think we're still Let's see, looking at my calendar. Oh, it's the week of the 23rd? Oh no. That's when my mom has surgery. I think. No, because it's not next week. Maybe hopefully it's the 16th, but I think it's the 23rd of November, actually, that she's going to have her surgery. And then the 24th, she has a follow-up appointment. And then Wednesday is when I would want to do the 1680 game. If it's the 16th and 17th, that's way more convenient for my schedule. But if it's the 23rd to 24th, I mean, there's not much I can do. If it is the 23rd, 24th, I might have to postpone the 1680 game until the 2nd of October. I don't know. Well, I'll have to recheck when it is. I've only just been informed of this. Like 2 days, like yesterday, the day before yesterday. I don't know, my dates are a little bit wonky. Along with my exhaustion. I would wager I could, if I were to fall asleep and no one would touch me to wake me up, I reckon I could probably sleep for a solid 18-ish hours. Just straight 18 hours. And that with no peace in life. And I'd still probably be tired after the fact, I'll be honest with you. Anyways. That's genuinely the most interesting thing that's happened. There we go. Sunflowers can actually go really tall. Granted, this is technically tall in Minecraft. 2 meters is nothing to, like, shake your head at. Is this ocean? Do I have ocean over here? I'll be damned. I do sure have ocean over here. I want a warm ocean is what I'm looking for in this world at the moment. Yeah, these are like 2 meters tall, which is pretty tall, but they get taller than that even. Sunflowers. And that would truly be a sunflower forest. The fact that they're all the same size, I mean, I understand the limitations there, but I guess that's why it's not called the forest. It's actually called Sunflower Plains for that same reason. I'm just calling it a forest because that's, I think, what you usually call them. You know what? Hey, remember when I was talking at length for the past, like, hour about how tired I am? I think we can give me a little bit of slack on that one. You know what? Can I just... I will actually take that iron. Iron is not a luxury as of yet. Soon it will be, but not yet. Let's see how far I can just boat. I feel it's pretty far. Again, I am missing a couple of boats in this world because I don't know where I leave them. I kind of just park somewhere and then that's that. I like these hills. They look nice. Kind of makes you want to build something here. Sorry, Egg. I can also see digging out this area so I can continue to boat through this in peace. I've also been like really hot lately. Like I'm retaining heat like nobody's business. Which I don't understand why in particular. Oh, nice little place. Like I bet you if I were like flying, this wouldn't look too impressive. But being on ground level, looking up through these valleys, looks pretty neat. Oh, and that's the end of our trip here. Oh, I'm right behind spawn, I think. I think. I know this isn't like a Kendrick album, not a Kendrick album, a Kendrick playlist, but it's definitely feeling like a Kendrick playlist. I feel like every time I tune back into what I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar. This is, by the way, not spawn. I thought this was spawn. This is not spawn. I should have actually chopped down some of these trees because I don't actually have spruce saplings, which is why I'm using a lot of birch for my wood abundance. Dude, my brain mush. I'm hoping I actually get a chance this weekend to sleep instead of last week when I had one day to like really recoup on sleep, and then I was woken up early on in that sleep to be told that our oven was on fire, only to find out it was in fact not on fire, but rather it had set on fire the heating element, and that fried, and that's what was on fire, quote unquote. If you're gonna have a fire in an oven, inside the oven is the best place to have that fire. It's also really funny listening to my parents explain to me, like, we have drastically different no, we just have drastically different approaches to things just due to generational differences. Because, like, you know, back in my parents' day, they had to know how to do something or know someone who knew how to do something so you could learn how to do something from them. But, like, I live in a day and age where I just look everything up how to fix something, anything, is on the internet. And there's usually a video associated with it. In fact, I learned how to replace this heating element when I was looking for the heating element. When I was shopping around for heating elements. And on Amazon, one of the listings just had a 3-panel information, or like a 3-panel comic on how to remove and reinstall a heating element. Which a little wild, but also kind of really cool. But yeah, so my mom was telling me how, because this happened to one of my aunts, and her son is the one who like replaced it and everything. And she was explaining to me how easy it was and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know because I already know how to do it. I saw a little comic about it and it seems easy enough. It's just, and like most things with electronics nowadays, it truly is just like a plug and play kind of system. And due to the forum I was reading to find out how to find the part numbers and if you could replace the heating element on that particular oven, which you can for, I believe, all ovens, replace their heating element, but I didn't know that then. Not for sure, at least. Someone was just gave like the user warning of, hey, make sure you're careful with this kind of thing. And I was like, okay, well now I know. Be careful about that thing. Say less, fam. All right. We should have now more than enough white wool then. Because it is maybe 6. We'll make 8 just so we have a bunch of extra. It's a 6, 12, then the bill. Let's make 24 of these. I have 2 of those. Oh. I need more of this to make orange. Let's make more of those. Let's see. Let's see for sure what we need here. Okay, I couldn't remember if I kept the feet as yellow or not. Oh, I might need more yellow actually. I'm probably gonna do this, honestly. Let me just tell you how I'm gonna do this. Let me tell you how I'm gonna do this so I can do this offline. Because I'm mad EP. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take seeds and I'm going to no, I'm going to build this guy first. This is the first one where I'm gonna build the outside first. Because it's gonna be super easy for me to just drop these guys into a hole. So I'm gonna build the whole chicken first. Then I'm gonna create a staircase out of like netherrack or something up to this guy, probably from the side. Have them come this way, and then just have them all drop into the hole until I'm going to and then I'm going to ooh. Maybe it is in my best interest to take this out and have it go like that. That way it's in a smaller area. I just kind of like the idea that you could see like the cloaca basically. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna build the whole thing. Then I'm going to bring the chickens up. that I'm breeding over by my house, along with all of my eggs. And I'm just gonna stand up here and just go bang, 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 bang in there. And then when I'm done, it should all be ready to go. I'm gonna build everything, including the little holes for the chickens. And the chickens are gonna be the last thing I add. They'll be the cherry on top, so to say. But unfortunately, I'm just too tired. I'm sorry. I don't have it in me to do it tonight, but thank you guys for stopping by, hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, you can see my skin on this one. No stream tomorrow and Sunday. I really need time to like just catch up on sleep, and relax and maybe do some other stuff. We'll be back on Monday. The things I usually have planned on Monday aren't happening for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to be nice to each other. And don't forget to be compassionate. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye. And that being said, I'm just gonna call it there. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna call us there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully refreshed and ready to do some more Minecraft stuff. Probably, if not the trading hall, maybe finishing the facades on these buildings. Maybe doing I don't know, it depends how much I play during the weekend. We might get the bistro done, we might not, but if anything, by the time we come back, I should have a solid pumpkin pie chain going. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good one.